Testing 1 2 3. Sorry, I shouldn't have coughed straight into the microphone there. Good morning. It's not morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, beautiful people. Hello. Wow, this feels really weird. This is a new setup for me, and this is a new type of video for me, because usually I'm doing cutesy little routines or vlogs and days in my life, but I'm here and I have a microphone, and it's honestly giving me kind of like a podcast setup right now. This was a little bit spontaneous of me. I literally just decided I wanted to start a podcast. Okay, that's kind of a lie. This, first of all, is not a podcast. It's literally a new YouTube. It's just a YouTube video. But I have always said with my friends that I want to do podcasts and we should, oh my god, let's start a podcast. And I feel like literally everyone says that with their friends. But I've been in such a talky mood at the moment, such a yappy mood. So if you don't want to hear me yap, leave the video now. I'm just kidding. Please don't do that. Please subscribe. Like the video. Thank you. But yes, I have really been feeling like I just want to talk, and I just want to do more ballet talky content, talking about ballet, talking about me. So as I said, I decided I was going to buy a microphone, and not that I need a microphone for this, but I feel like me having that, it's a tiny little microphone. Look, she's so cute. But I just feel like me having a microphone just makes me want to talk more, for better or for worse. So here we are. This is not a podcast. As I said, I am just disclaiming that this is not a, like, this isn't going on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. This is purely a YouTube video, but in a podcast format or style. Okay, so today's video, I wanted to talk about my Ballet ICKS, or not my Ballet ICKS, but Ballet ICKS in general. Ballet ICK number 1 is leather flats. We'll just have a moment of silence because, wow, we started really strong. There is a time and a place for them. Like, I think if you have to wear leather, like for boys, they have to wear those like weird boot things, and maybe girls, if you have to wear them specifically for a ballet role or for like a little part on the side, like you're doing acting or some sort of part that's not in normal ballet flats. I mean, I'm thinking company, but also in school. If there is a specific performance that you need to wear a specific type of shoe, like a leather boot, as I said, for the boys, or girls, if they really specifically want you to wear leather flats, if they're literally just telling you wear leather flats, that there is no reason for that and you should protest. But in general, like, I get that. If you specifically need to practice, then that's totally fine. Like, you need to practice your turns and everything, and it's going to feel different with leather versus canvas. But if you are literally just choosing to take class and pop on a pair of leather canvas flats, leather ballet flats, what is the purpose? What is the point? I don't understand it. They sound weird, they look weird, they feel weird, the texture is weird, and just overall it's worse to dance in them, and they're sticky. Like, yes, sometimes you want it to be sticky, but like, put some rosin on, put some water on your shoes. There is no space and no need for leather ballet flats in the ballet world like that. It's just not necessary, and I really just I dislike it. I don't think I've seen anyone in the past 10 years wear leather ballet flats, but I did have a friend who did wear them for a little bit, but she was kind of between the two, and then she ended up wearing canvas ballet flats. But yeah, I don't see the point. But honestly, comment down below if you know what the purpose is, if you understand why people wear them. Like, also, I know little babies, when they start ballet, they wear them. Otherwise, I see no point, and I think they're so gross. So does it? Yeah, it gives me the ick. I really dislike them. It gives me the ick. Yeah. Moving on to Ballet ICK number 2, claw hands. This is another strong one. And again, I'm not judging. I am literally, this is also part of like a specific style, aka Balanchine? Like, I think they're specifically meant to do these kind of like claw hands. But you know, if we are gonna judge and if we're gonna give our opinion, then I'm gonna say I'm not a fan. I think the whole point of ballet is that, like, well, not the whole point, but like a point of ballet is that you're meant to elongate your lines. You're meant to have this beautiful, like, you're meant to create a nice flow, and there's fluidity, and there's like nice movement, and you're like creating these pictures in the space. Or not pictures, but like, yeah, I don't really know what the word is that I'm trying to say, but it should look nice, and it should look aesthetic, and it should look pleasing to the eye in a sense. And I think that can really just, your eye can immediately be drawn to that. And so if I'm seeing that immediately, and I'm not focusing on the artistry, the soul, and what they're giving their performance, and the technique, and the legs, and like, of course you want to see everything, but you don't want your eyes to immediately be drawn to something. That's like sickling. That's like immediately your eyes gonna go there. I think that's literally on here as well. Sickled feet, yeah, that's another one. We're gonna group that together. Sickled feet. Obviously no one likes sickled feet. Okay, let's be real. That it's an ick. That's not even an ick. That's just like a no. That's just a no-go in ballet. And am I saying that I never have sickled feet? No. Like, most of the time, hopefully, at this point in my career, at this point in my ballet life, I generally don't have sickled feet. I'm gonna say, but I'm not gonna say never. Like, never say never. The shape of my legs, I point my foot, and I feel like it does naturally want to go in. So, like, I get it, but again, sickled feet is just a no. So, but if it distracts, going back to my original point, if it distracts from the original line, or like the flow and what you're seeing and your eye is immediately drawn to it, then it's just not very nice. So, sickled feet, ick, gross, get out with, like, literally we don't even need to talk about that. And claw hands, it is an ick for me. I haven't really seen it that much, to be honest. Like, I'm trying to think, maybe I just don't watch enough ballet content, maybe I just don't watch enough Balanchine content, but I feel like I don't see it that much. But maybe it must be out there. And I don't want to say it's bad training, because as I said, it is a specific style of dance, or what people are trained to do, but it's just not my fave, so it is a bit of an ick. Okay, moving on to the next. Oh, this is controversial. Fake arches. I'm gonna say almost everyone would immediately be like, no, that's an ick. And I personally do not wear fake arches. I don't think people necessarily should. You do your own thing. I have a friend that actually wears them sometimes. Oh, if he watches this video, he's gonna be like, hey, he knows who he is. But as I said, I personally do not wear them. Do I think other people can't wear them? I think you can do what you want with your body. I think you can wear what shoes you want, what tights you want, what leotard you want. Literally do what you want. Obviously, if you have a uniform, then whatever. But I just think we should work with our own bodies as much as we can, even if we're not gifted with particularly amazing feet. I'm not going to say I don't have like Sylvie Guillaume or Natalia Osipova feet, but I also don't have like complete cashew feet. Like, I just, from what people have told me and from what I know from my body, I don't have that. So I can't really speak on that, like saying, oh my god, I have terrible feet, so I have to wear fake arches. But yeah, so I don't want to come across, that's a toughie. Actually, supposedly Natalia Osipova does actually wear them, or she has worn them. In that case, like, that's just crazy. Like, you just don't need them. Let's just not make ballet something that it shouldn't be. Like, it doesn't need to be so extreme and gymnastic and like legs up here, arches like this. Like, let's not take the beauty away from it. Let's not put it into something that it's not. Let's keep the art form. Let's keep the beauty. Like, just focus on the soul and the art. I know my past director, the John Cranko School, used to talk about that a lot. But also, if it's such an insecurity for you and you really think you need to wear them, it's your choice. So I don't think I want to call that one an ick. An ick in some circumstances. It would be an ick in some circumstances, yes. But also, you do you live your life in ballet. Like, whatever you want to do it. So that's that one. Salmon pink tights. Oh my gosh. It's always so stressful for me when I'm ordering tights from Block, and I'm always like, are you sure these are the right ones? Like, I don't know if it's called ballet pink or just pink, but I'm like, please just make sure it's not the salmon pink ones, the crazy bright pink ones, because it's really, it's not a good look. If that's your natural skin tone, if someone has bright salmon pink skin, which maybe there is someone out there, again, like, go for it. And that's the thing, like, there are so many different skin tones and skin shades, and there are, as far as I know, Block does have a wide variety of tights that you can get, but I think it's quite artificial, and I think it's really unnecessary, and I think it does look really bad, and it does egg me out. Yeah, we're gonna move straight on from that one. No one likes the look of that, honestly. Like, I think for sure there can't be anyone that decides I want those tights. It's just, no, they're just nasty. They are fugly. Oh my gosh. Okay. This one icks me so, like, honestly, ick itself, the word ick icks me, like, irks me, icks me, gives me secondhand embarrassment. So this whole video I'm just gonna be editing and just be having secondhand embarrassment from myself saying ick. But anyways, people having I'll just take a deep breath because this is like the worst one for me. People having no spatial awareness. It kills me. I cannot deal with this in class. And honestly, my biggest fear is that, especially in company class and being a first year company member, I just, like, the last thing I want to be is in someone's way, or like stepping over the line, overstepping, not being in my place. I don't know. Okay, what am I trying to say? Stepping out of line. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, stepping out of line, not being where I should be, or like someone getting mad at me. We're all human, but at the same time, being a first year member in the company, in any company, you want to be very, very respectful. And not that there's a hierarchy, but there totally is a hierarchy. Obviously, like ballet itself, there's a hierarchy, but you should just respect people who have been in the company longer, and you just don't want to be getting in their way. You don't want to be like, let me go in the front. No one likes that person. That person gives me the ick. I try never to be that person. If no one's going in the front and they really don't seem to mind, and a lot of times in the company class, people will be like, no, go forward, especially if you're new. They'll be like, no, I don't want to go in the front, you go in the front. So in that case, it's fine, and I will go forward, not saying saying that I haven't stood in center front or in the front line during class. But having no spatial awareness, this is what I'm saying. It freaks me out so much. I stress about this, that people think I don't have spatial awareness, because in my mind I'm like, okay, that person's there, I'm here, I'm standing here, I'm gonna try like stay out of their way, and then I'm gonna go in that group, and then you get me. Like, I am just trying so hard not to be in people's way. It sounds like I literally don't even focus on the ballet. I swear I do, but it is something in the back of my mind, and I just really worried that people would think, what the heck, like she just didn't see me there, or like she just has no spatial awareness. So that really stresses me out. But when people genuinely don't have spatial awareness, and maybe this is, oh my gosh, I'm second guessing myself in everything that I say, because maybe those people are feeling the exact same thing or thinking the exact same thing that I've just said that I think. So I do feel bad then. But in general, if they literally just have no spatial awareness, it boils my blood. Ooh, I cannot deal with it. I will not tolerate it. It's just so annoying. Let me just still going. Yes, it is lovely. Yeah, it boils my blood, and I really dislike it, and you should just get out. Do you not understand? Okay, this is another ick. So yes, no spatial awareness is a big ick, if not number one ick on the ick list, the ballet ick list for me. But this is another one, is, oh yes, when someone looks like they're about to do the exercise and then they stop. And I think the reason for this is that they want to be in the front line. So say there's like 2 lines and they're about to do the combination across the floor, pirouettes or whatever it is. There's 2 lines, they're in the back line and they're about to go, and then they just don't go. That really freaking pisses me off. It pisses me off. Because I personally don't mind. I really don't care. I couldn't care less. And I think most people don't. Yeah, I think most people don't care if they're in the front or the back line. Like, you just want to do the exercise. And that's the thing. If you're standing there and you're ready to go, do it. Because otherwise I would totally be there. And that's the thing as well, is that I want to repeat the exercise, and that's not always going to happen, and I get that. Everyone needs to have a go, and it needs to be fair. But especially if it's like the first group, I would go there. Like, why are you not going? That was a perfectly viable position to do an exercise. Hold on, I've been talking so much now, and I feel like my throat is dry and I need some water. ASMR. As I was saying, that was a perfectly viable position. I would have totally gone there, and then I also could have maybe repeated the exercise rather than waited for so many groups. And because I'm stressing about my spatial awareness, I don't want to go in and put myself in the first group straight away if there's no open spots. I don't want to like push myself in there and push everyone out of the way. But why are you stepping out? Like, just wait then. I just don't understand it, and that also gives me the ick, and it is annoying. So yeah, both of them are big icks. Ooh, this is another one. I said this was not a list of my icks, but oh no, maybe I can't talk anymore. I think this is my body literally telling me, shut up, Kayla, you're talking too much. Also, my throat is going all croaky. This is random and off topic, but I feel like my voice is low-key a bit of an insecurity of mine, because it can get very croaky and like there's a little bit of a rasp to it. Like, I don't know if you can hear that. And so that has kind of been an insecurity of mine for a little bit. Like, just not so big. Like, I don't really care, but I kind of think about it sometimes, especially when my voice does get a bit more dry. But I have gotten so many compliments. Like, that is one compliment that I get quite often, is my voice. Like, on my content, or people coming up to me and saying, no, I actually love your voice. Like, it's so soothing. It's so, I don't understand it. So that was kind of another reason I was like, wait, maybe I should just like talk into a microphone and just do videos talking to the camera. Anyways, that was off topic. The next one, I think we're okay. The next one is satin pointy ribbons. Okay, wait, don't I literally wear satin pointy ribbons? But like the specifically really shiny, bulky satin ribbons, those personally I really don't like. They do give me the ick. I just think they're not, again, your eyes just immediately drawn to it, and it's just like, oh, well, like it's a little bit blinding from the amount of light coming out of those pointy ribbons, which is not, our feet are not meant to be glowing. That's another thing, really shiny point shoes. I mean, maybe mine are shiny. I don't think so though. But like obnoxiously shiny satin. That, yes, I really dislike that. I think that's a bit of an ick. Yeah, I was thinking, I do wear satin ribbons, but no, they're like a matte satin. It's not those like crazy, as I said, obnoxiously shiny satin. So what I wear is fine. But also when it, for me, an ick, this I didn't write down, but I'm just thinking, is when the ribbons don't have like a little bit of elastic, or recently I've just been wearing totally elastic ribbons, the ones that people like do like the full figure of 8 and they don't even have to do like tying. I will put 2 of those on and cut them. Like, I won't do the loop thing, the figure of 8 thing. Oh my god, why is my camera about to die? Hello. But I will do 2 ribbons and then I will tie them up rather than doing all of that, because then at least there's like some stretch and it doesn't kill your Achilles. Because if there is no little elastic thing, absolutely not. I will not put those ribbons on my point shoes. That's not alright. That gives me the ick. Okay, I'm gonna check my camera because apparently it's dying and it's literally been 15 minutes. Oh, I lied. It's been 20 25 minutes. Can you see me all the way back there? I really hope you can. Who knows if this video is even gonna reach the internet. I look like a news reporter. Okay, low-key, I do need to go and do my laundry, but we still have more icks to do. Where are we up to? I mean, maybe we do a part 2, but I feel like I'm just gonna check my camera. Hello again, guys. I am so sorry about that. I just charged my camera for a little bit just so I can film this outro, because actually I've decided I think this is enough content. I think that was enough icks for today. I'm getting a little riled up by it. I think that's enough. If you want a part 2, let me know. And also, if you like this content, then please like the video and comment down below what other videos you want to see, what you want to see me talking about. As I said, mostly ballet related, but I will maybe diverge into some other topics. Also, I really need your guys' help with this. If you have any name suggestions, name ideas for this not a podcast little series on my channel, please let me know. I would love to see what your guys' thoughts are. Anyways, please subscribe, like the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.